Good morning. So normally I would just mix this with milk and it makes a protein smoothie, but I'm going to actually blend in some banana. Then I'm going to top it off with a bit more milk and stir in some of this, and we'll see how that goes. Maybe I don't need to add more milk. Now that the banana's in there, it has a lot more volume now. Maybe I should have just mixed it all in the blender. Nope, we're going back into the blender. Alright, here we go. Ooh, that looks good. Chocolate banana smoothie. Got a little poop smear from my previous attempt. That was really tasty. It's just really warm from the banana. I just popped in a couple ice cubes to help cool it down. Much better. Well, I'm off to work, so I will see you guys on the flip side. And I'm done work. So I just got home, and I'm home a little bit later than usual because the trains were delayed. I guess there was a switch problem at one point in the tracks, and it caused delays throughout the entire system. So basically the train would sit at each station for a few minutes before moving on, so it took forever to get home. It wasn't as bad as this morning though. It was just a bad day overall for public transit. This morning I get on the train, it's packed, like I barely squeeze myself on. We're packed like sardines in there. We go a couple stops, and then the train just sat there for like 5 minutes, and the doors kept opening and closing. And finally this guy comes on the intercom and said there was a problem with the door mechanism, so we had to evacuate the train. And we were packed on the platform because there's two kinds of platforms. There's either one large central platform and the trains come on either side of the platform, or the trains are in the middle and then there's two separate platforms on either side. And it was the one where there's two separate platforms, so it was really cramped, and we were literally like right up to the edge of the tracks. You know, there's like that yellow bumpy strip where you're not supposed to stand. We were all like along that line, and we were freaking out. I was like, this is dangerous, because people were kind of shoving. Every time a new train would roll up to let people on, people would just start pushing you, and you're just like, hey, like, man, it was getting intense. People were like, stop pushing, there's no more room. And it wasn't like that crazy, but it was pretty crazy. And it made me a bit late for work. I was about 7 minutes late, but it wasn't like it was a big deal or anything. But it was just kind of scary, because when I'm standing on that edge there, I seriously felt fearful for my life that could easily just, this one slight nudge and I'd have been on the tracks. Like I was legitimately freaked out, but enough of that. So tonight the plan's to hang out with Jacob. He should be here probably within half an hour or less. So I don't know, we might just play Pokemon, watch some live streams, who knows? So it'll be a good time. And then tomorrow finish up that Elsa picture, and Friday live stream, Saturday don't know yet, and Sunday go watch the Rider game, crash a BC Lions party. Should be fun. Got some snacks out, and I have juice. It's just in the fridge right now. Got myself what I like to call egg and toast dunked in ketchup. It's a long name. I don't know why my family has always called it that instead of like egg sandwich or something. Ugh, these are too cheesy. I should never buy the thick cheese slices ever again. It's just gross. Jacob brought cake. Oh my god, you guys, I was just playing Pokemon and I'm just checking out different people's safaris, and I just ran into a shiny Ponyard, and like my friend Jacob got a shiny Ponyta, or was it Rapidash? Ponyta in the safari he went in. I swear there's like a better chance of finding shinies, because like I have not found a random encounter shiny since back when I was like 10 years old and I found a shiny Raticate on silver version. This is like a big deal, even though it's like Ponyard's kind of like, I don't know, I don't really, it's not like he's my favorite. I kind of forgot he actually existed. But that is so cool, and my pincer nose false swipe, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to capture him, and it's going to be great. There he is, the shiny Ponyard. So it's 11:15 and Jacob just left, and I haven't even started editing my vlog or anything. He came over and we had some food and we played Mario Party 2, and then we played some Pokemon X and Y while watching a Pokemon live stream, and that was fun. And I was just checking out friend safaris because Jacob was like, hey, I wonder what my safari is. So I checked his. It's Dragon. I caught a Shelgon and oh, what the frick is it? A Gabite, I think it was. And that was cool. I didn't see what his third one was because it wouldn't let me see it, but that was cool. And then I was like, hey, I'll check out some other random people's safaris, and I came across a poniard, so I caught it. And then I came across a second poniard right after that, and it was a shiny, and I was like, what the hell? Like I said, I haven't had a random encounter shiny in so long, and I think there must be an increased chance of finding shiny in the Friends Safari, because Jacob found a shiny Ponyta not too long ago, and there's got to be an increased chance. I haven't checked that online or anything, but I suspect there is. And for those of you who don't play Pokemon, you're probably like, what the hell is she talking about? But I'm very passionate about Pokemon. I freaking love it. So that's pretty exciting. Now I'm motivated to do like a ton of friend safaris, so I'll probably be adding like everyone's friends codes during my live streams because I'm pretty hyped about it now. So I have this little dilemma where I'm getting so much stuff on the game now that I don't really want to reset it, because I was going to restart the game, but I was first going to trade my good Pokemon over to my boyfriend, and then once I restart he'd trade them back to me. And that way I could go through the game and get him this Tyranitarite that he wanted. Because I did already get it, but like I want it for myself. But he wants it and it's only available in the version I have. So I was like, well, why don't I restart my game? I kind of want to play through it again anyways. But now I'm like, shoot, I don't want to restart it. And part of me is like, well, if I had 2 Pokemon games, I could have one where I like keep all my stuff. Like I could fill up the Pokedex, have all my good stuff on that game. Then I could have a second cartridge that I reset on and play through a million times. And anytime I get something good, I can trade it onto the other cartridge. So I was like, that's a pretty good option. I'm totally willing to buy another copy of Pokemon. But I would probably get Pokemon X, or Pokemon Y, because I already have X. But if I got Y, then I can't get the Tyranitarite. So it's like a dilemma. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll just have to think about it. Sorry for the psycho hair. I didn't actually shampoo my hair today, so it's like oily and crusty at the same time from my hairspray and like going everywhere. It's time for the SpongeBob joke of the day. What does plankton surf on? Microwaves. Oh my god, look at these fangirls. By the way, guys, there's a little bonus thing after the end slate for today's video. It's kind of stupid, but I just felt like singing, so I did. Anyway, that's it for today's vlog. I was kind of busy, so I didn't film much, but I hope it was still entertaining, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So I basically just tweaked the eyes. The one on this side here, this is the new one I printed off, and this is the old one. And so just like a comparison on the eyes here, I actually edited this by hand, so there's like white jelly roll in the corners of her eyes, so hopefully it's not too weird once I start trying to color her skin. When I ripped my pants, I thought that I had everybody on my side, but then I went and blew it all sky high, and now she won't even spare me a passing glance, all just because I ripped my pants. When Big Larry came up just to put 'em down, SpongeBob turned into a clown, and no girl ever wants to dance with the fool who went and ripped his pants. I know I shouldn't mope around, I shouldn't curse, but the pain feels so much worse. 'Cause winding up with no one is a lot less fun than a burn from the sun or sand in your buns. Now I learned a lesson I won't soon forget, so listen and you won't regret. Be true to yourself, don't miss your chance, and you won't end up like the fool who ripped his pants.